Hello my beautiful Disney friends and welcome back to my channel. These are a few of my favorite things. Hey friends, welcome back and welcome to 2019. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. An entire year has gone by again and we are in a brand new one. I finally kind of feel like I'm getting into 2019 mode. It has now been almost a week for the new year and it definitely took a little while to kind of get back into things, but I'm kind of feeling like I am there now. It is a brand new recording year, so this is my very first video of the year. So hello, happy new year to everybody. I really hope everyone had a great New Year's, a great holiday. I hope everybody rang in the new year really well and that the first few days have been off to a really good start for you. With the beginning of a new year definitely comes new journeys, new challenges, and it's the chance of a beginning. That is the whole point of a new year. It's just a start over. It's a way to just rejuvenate yourself and kind of take a little bit to kind of look in on who you are and what you want to accomplish. That's the whole point of resolutions. Now I don't definitely have any like for sure resolutions that I like really set for myself. I do take some time to just look back and reflect on the year that has passed and think of things that I have done, things that I have done well on, and things that I want to continue doing, and things that I can definitely improve on, or things that I just don't want to do anymore. I definitely have a few goals for this year. I'm not going to get into all of them. I really only kind of make a few for myself and I really do try to stick to them. Some people make huge lists and try to get through as many as possible. I really only make 2 to 3 goals for myself and I really try to stick to those as closely as I can. You know, as always, some of just the general ones, you know, watch your spending, overall health, you know, just things like that. This year I definitely want to get in touch with like my daily affirmations more. That is something that I'm really into, and I think that positive thinking definitely provides positive things. Positive thinking provides positive things. I'm a true believer of that. So I really want to get into affirmations more and definitely look within, see what I am doing right, see what I'm doing wrong, and I want to exuberate that for myself and for you guys as well. Let me know, do you guys have any resolutions that you have for yourself that you want to make for the coming year? Definitely let me know down below. But like I said, yes, with the beginning of a new year also means the closing of an old one, and I definitely did want to take a minute to pay homage to 2018. It was a very good year for me. You know, we had so many great things happen in life. Definitely the biggest one of all was starting my actual YouTube channel and connecting with so many of you. So you guys are most definitely my favorite thing that happened last year. Just connecting with so many wonderful people, making so many great new friends, and just sharing my love of Disney, my love of life with you guys. And you guys have been so receptive and I appreciate that all so much. So definitely my first favorite thing of 2018 is all of you. Alright, so jumping right into it because I don't want this to be like a 40-minute video, although I make no promises with that. I do have a bunch of things over here that were my favorites for 2019. These are my more material items. I do have a few just experiences which I will also share with you. But yeah, I don't want to say it was like hard to pick everything out. Excuse me. I don't want to say it was hard to pick everything out because it wasn't necessarily hard, but I mean, you know, once you start picking one thing, you can grab another and then grab another, and I mean, I love everything that I got, so I really did try to just stick to some things that I just thought about and I knew I wanted to include in this. So I did try to minimize this as much as possible. So yeah, let's get into this. So the first 4 items that I'm actually going to show you are going to be part of my non-Disney items for last year, and then I will get into my Disney ones. But these are things that I have that I wanted to share with you that I absolutely love, whether it be a product, whether it just be something that I was gifted, and I just wanted to show you guys. So my husband and I were actually married in 2017. We've been together excuse me, I still have this cough I'm getting over. I'm much better. Thank you for all the well wishes, by the way. It was very overwhelming. I was not expecting that. I am much better, feeling really good. I had a very nasty cold right before Christmas. I'm feeling much better, but I do have a residual cough left over. But other than that, I'm perfectly healthy. So my husband and I were married in 2017. 2018 was obviously our first 1-year marriage anniversary, although we've been together for many, many years. And I was gifted this amazing gift by our maid of honor and best man, who are actually also married to each other. And it was just honestly so cute. It was something completely unexpected, and it was just so amazing. This has really been one of my favorite items that I've probably ever received. And also just the fact that it was for a wedding gift for something so special, I couldn't even believe it. Here, I'm not gonna be able to do this with the glare, but here we have the night sky that we were married on. So it gives the actual coordinates for where we were married. So we were married on February 18th, 2017. We got married at a place called the Grand Olympian. It's in Stony Creek. And we have the actual coordinates for where the location was. And then this was the night sky on that night. This is the stars that we would have actually seen up above us that night, and it shows many of the constellations. And I love this so much. I really love space, and I really love the stars. And this was, like I said, a completely unexpected gift, and I truly love it. It is the first thing you see when you walk into my office. I will be giving an office tour in the next few weeks, so you'll see it again. But this was just honestly one of my absolute favorite gifts that I've been gifted, like probably in forever. And like the fact it was for our wedding, and it was so unexpected, and it is so beautiful, and I truly, truly love it. I'm pretty sure if you guys are interested in this, it's just called the night sky. You can actually, the night sky, is that what I want to say it is? I will try to find the actual link for it, and I will leave it down below, but I'm pretty sure that's all it is. It's called the night sky, and you can put in any date. You just need to know the location and, you know, obviously the actual date for it, and it will be able to show you the night sky. Alright, so the next 3 things are all products that I have found this year and absolutely love. This first one by Green Clean is a cleaning agent for your face. It is a melt away makeup remover. I actually got this inside of one of my Boxycharm boxes, which by the way is also one of my favorite things. Absolutely love that subscription box so much. It is makeup for like full-size makeup for like really inexpensive depending on what subscription service you get. Again, I will try to leave that link down below so you guys can go and check it out. I have done unboxings of those on my channel before. I just kind of stopped doing it, but if you guys do want me to do those again, just let me know, and it is definitely something I can do again for you. But yes, this first one is amazing. Oh my goodness, especially if you do like a full glam makeup, or if you do like some type of like cosplay makeup. Sometimes it's really, really hard to clean your face before you even start putting on your cleansers or any of that stuff. You just need to actually just get the makeup off. Just kind of peel it off your face first. This product does that. You apply just a little bit of it onto your fingers, and then there's not even much in there because I have used so much of it. I need to go get some more. And yeah, you just put it on your face, and literally it does that. It melts your makeup away. I feel like I look like Harley Quinn after I use this, because like the lipstick's all over my face, and then my eyes are all like kind of black and smudgy, but really it works so well. Definitely go and check this out if you are looking for a good makeup remover. The next product I'm going to show you is this one by The Body Shop. This is the Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying milky toner. I love this toner. I discovered this just like 3 months ago, and honestly I've been in love with it. It is so great for people with oily skin. My T-zone definitely gets very oily no matter what time of year it is. So this is definitely mattifying, and I love it so much. It's very clean. It is very gentle on your skin. Ginseng is really great. We actually have a lot of ginseng in and around this area. So I'm totally all about that. The last product I'm going to show you is actually for my hair. This is a leave-in conditioner that I use. You guys always ask me about my hair, whether I have my extensions in or not. This is what I use after I get out of the shower. It is one of the products that I put in my hair, and it is absolutely fantastic. This is by Ion. This is Wellness Leave-In Conditioner. It is infused with yogurt and honey. It hydrates, protects, and nourishes. It smells very nice. It is very clean. This is a pretty new product that just came out. Like this line is a new line that just came out. I picked this up at Sally's Beauty Supplies. I know you can pick these up at a few different locations, but that's just where I grabbed mine. And I just spray it in my hair. It is a great leave-in conditioner. Brush it through. Definitely easier to brush your hair afterwards, and I'm very happy with it. Okay, let's jump into the Disney side of this because like seriously, that's my thing, that's my jam. So jumping into Disney, I can't do this without a set of ears. And there's definitely one pair that is standing out that I got this year that I love so much. And let me just say, before I even show you this pair, before I put them on, I was super blessed to have been gifted quite a few number of ears, especially later in the year. I did a swap with Kate, Princess Minnie, and like both of those pairs of ears I love so much. And like they're so beautiful, she's so talented. I have my Nutcracker ears over here, and I have my black and plaid Christmas ears. They're just sitting up on the wall right now. And I love those. I'm going to be wearing them all year round, especially the black and plaid ones. Like they're so versatile, you can wear them anytime. There's also a few that I got just from the parks or in some of my subscription boxes that I really truly love as well. So I really had a hard time picking a pair of favorite ears because honestly, like I love all the ears, especially the ones from Kate, because like they're so thoughtful, they're made for me, they're one of a kind, and I truly love them. But if I'm going to go for a pair of ears that I can say that I actually really wanted, that sounded bad. Pair of ears that I saw, I knew they were out there, they existed, and I wanted them and I couldn't get, and very last minute they were gifted to me, are these ones. So my friend Allison at WDW Girl did gift these to me at my very last gift swap of last year. And like I said, I had been looking for them. I could not get my hands on them. Third-party sellers had extremely ridiculous prices for them. So I was gifted these, so that makes it even more special that it was actually a gift. And honestly, like they're very me. I love the color, I love the sequins. They are pretty lightweight considering sometimes Disney ears aren't always like very comfortable on your head, or they can be heavy or even sometimes too light. These ones are perfect and I love them. The first thing I am going to show you was a gift that came from me in a swap box, and this is this absolutely beautiful Jim Shore figure of Alice in Wonderland. This was gifted to me by one of my best friends now, Rawan, which is another thing I'm so thankful for last year. Rawan has become such a good friend of mine, and I just love her so much. Rawan from the Disney Damsels. If you have not checked her out, please do. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've heard of her, but if not, I will leave the link for the Disney Damsels down below. Rawan is the most special person ever. And like, without me even really knowing her at this point, she gifted me this. Like, it was beyond what I expected, and it is truly something that I love. It's also more special because it was gifted to me by a friend, and I love it. It is Alice sitting on this beautiful mushroom with two smaller ones beside it. Beautiful leaf coming up behind, and these other leaves which honestly look more like butterfly wings. This also kind of awoke my like collection figurines. Wow, I don't know what I want to say here. This made me want to collect some more figurines, whether it be Jim Shore or others. So I've definitely been on the lookout for those lately, so expect a few of those to be popping up around here. But this one's honestly so beautiful. I love Alice in Wonderland, and it's just gorgeous. The next figurine was given to me by my friend Jessica Cherry, and it is the Blue Fairy. I did also just open this in one of my swap boxes over Christmas, and this was completely unexpected. I love the Blue Fairy. She's one of my favorite Disney characters, and it is so hard to find Blue Fairy merchandise. There's truly not much out there. So the fact that she found this and bought this and gifted it to me like really blew my mind. Really blew my mind. It's so gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, her eyes are kind of crazy on it, but I really love this. It's still gorgeous, and I love her, and I love her hair, and I love the blue color, and I love that she's holding Jiminy Cricket, and I love that she's actually coming out of the star. The base of this is gorgeous. This is definitely going to be going on my desk. Once I clear all this up, you will be seeing this a lot more. Segueing into my next favorite things, perfectly from the blue fairy figure onto a blue fairy pin. You guys have probably seen this pin a few times in some of my videos because honestly it is my favorite pin that I own. From the perfume collection is this LE pin. This one is again of the blue fairy, absolutely beautiful. This one is an LE of 400. It is from the Disney soda fountain store. This is from the studio store, so the back of it does have the ice creams on it, and seriously, like, just love this pin. It has 2 pin posts because it's quite a good size. It's pretty big, and I truly just love this pin. Definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite, out of my collections. Another pin that is my absolute favorite this year is one that I was given by my friend Kate again, is this Dumbo pin. This is a part of the, I can't remember what it was called, the Smirks or Smiles collection. So it had all these characters on it and it had a smile. This one is of Dumbo and he's so cute, and like Dumbo is definitely something I'm going to be collecting more of this year as far as pins or plush. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's like the new Mickey's Memories for this year. January is actually Dumbo. Oh my gosh, definitely need to get my hand on that entire collection. But as for last year, this is definitely one of my favorite pins. The last pin that I'm going to show you, and was probably my favorite pin that I was gifted ever, was one I was not expecting, and it goes into my main collection. This was given to me by my beautiful friend Yvette from Happily Ever Evie. Yvette is just like she's a Disney princess. Like if you could take a princess and put her into real life, you would get Yvette. Like that is her. That is who she is. She got me this gorgeous Daisy limited edition pin from the 90th anniversary. I didn't even look at these because I didn't even want to see them because I knew I wasn't even going to get one. So the fact that she got one for me and sent it to me is just so special. Again, it makes it even more special. It was a gift from a friend, and I truly love this so much. She's so pretty and beautiful and love it. 2018, I definitely grew my Disney pin collection quite substantially. I also collected a few fantasy pins. I think fantasy pins are going to be something that I might get into a little bit more this year. Still not a lot, but I think it's going to be something that I might collect a bit more on. So I do have 2 fantasy pins that I want to show you. This first one I actually just showed you in my last box swap. Again, from Jessica Cherry. There's a few things in here from Jess actually, but this one from Jessica Cherry is this gorgeous Alice in Wonderland pin. It is from a fantasy shop. Excuse me, it's a fantasy pin from a small shop. And again, just love this. It's from Disneyaces. It's limited edition. It's an LE of 50 and it's so gorgeous. The next one that I also want to share with you is a character that I again super love, and there's not enough merchandise of her. It is of Charlotte LaBouffe, or Little Lottie. Oh my gosh, I this pin so much. So it's supposed to be like the heroine profile pins. I do not remember where I got this from. I actually looked and looked and looked. I was from a seller off of Instagram. I couldn't find any of the emails. I couldn't find the Instagram name. So if you guys actually know, please let me know down below because I definitely want to give the artist some credit. I don't remember though. But I love, love, love this pin, and I love Charlotte and her face, and I love that Charlotte is like rich and she's totally spoiled, but she's also a good friend. A lot of times characters like that are just mean and wicked, but she's actually a really good friend to Tiana, so I really love that about Charlotte as well. And like seriously, the cat just smothering, like love it. Also, another little segue from the Charlotte pin into my next Charlotte item is actually some artwork. So this artwork here is again of Charlotte. This is by one of my favorite companies, artist companies. It is called Vivideditions. I just found them on eBay, actually, of all places, but they do have an actual website. I will leave them linked down below as well. I will try to leave the links for everything down below, but like I'm gonna forget some, I'm sure I will. But this one is of Charlotte, and again, how beautiful is this? You don't see a whole lot of Charlotte merch, so the fact that I found this, and it was a great price, you guys, so awesome. I really love this. I might even be putting this in the background shortly. I'm not sure. I'd have to take the glass out because there's just too much reflection on it, but she's absolutely gorgeous, and again, a character that does not get enough love. My next piece of artwork, and I think it's my last piece of artwork actually, that I want to show you guys was again gifted to me by Rawan, and it was something that was again completely unexpected, and it really truly touched my heart. This is going to be going in my background very shortly. Again, once I clean this up, it'll probably happen this week, so by the next time you see my videos, probably like next week, I should have my new background up, but again, no promises. I'll just show you. Like, it was just so special. It is my name on a plaque, my YouTube name. And again, like, it was so special, so unexpected. Again, even now, I still don't really consider myself a YouTuber or like a big YouTuber. Like, I'm always looking at all those people like who are just doing so amazing and fantastic, and I mean, you can't ever compare yourself to other people, but it is also just human nature to always want more, to always want to do better. You know, that's when, you know, self-reflection comes in again, but it's totally natural to always want to do more, to always want to achieve more, and there's nothing wrong with that. So when I was gifted this, when I saw my name on a plaque, like somebody thought to do this for me, it really just touched my heart, and I love it so much. This is going to be something I'm going to have forever. I'm going to hold on to forever, because really it's truly so special. Alright, I promise we are coming to the end. I have just a few things left that I want to share with you. Don't know which direction I want to go in here. Let me just do this. So something else that I do collect, kind of, I'm not collecting major because it's just not something I have fit into my budget or the space for, but I do love Disney Pops, and there are two that I got this year that I absolutely am in love with. This first one is this Tiki Stitch. Okay, if you guys saw me open this box, like, you know how excited this made me. I love Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch. Super great. Love that movie. I love Tiki items. Like, again, it is something that if I could collect, I would, but like, I know not to, because if I started collecting Tiki items, you guys, it'd be bad. I already have a Disney office. I don't have enough room for a Tiki office, and like, I would go mental with it. Like, I really would go mental. So the fact that it's like Disney and a pop, and it has a pineapple, love pineapples, and it smells. I don't want to smell it too much though, because I always get worried with smells. I love it so much. So this is definitely one of my favorite things I got last year. Another one of my favorite pops, or my favorite pop, and honestly one of my most favorite items that I have been gifted, and one thing that I will definitely again hold on to forever, if I could do this without spilling it all over, is this Small World pop. Oh my gosh. This was gifted to me by my friend Kate over at KT, excuse me. It's too many Kate. I have a lot of like Katie, Kathy, Kate, Christy, Christina. Like, there's a lot of like those names in my life. So if I do ever mess them up, I apologize. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to be as still as I can. Okay, so this was gifted to me by my friend Kate over at, oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay, so this was gifted to me by my friend Katie over at Over the Mooney. I saw that she actually had one of these, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to get it so bad, but I just couldn't. And we did a swap box a few months back now. Was it even like last summer already? Like, was that right? Was it in the summertime? I think it was. Oh my god, like time just flies by. Anyways, so we did do a swap box and she included this in there and I love it so much. I love Small World so much, you guys. It really, like, I hate giving names to things because I change my mind, but like I really love Small World. It is, if it's not my favorite, it is my second favorite, or it's tied for my favorite ride at Disney. I love the message, I love equality, I love getting along in peace, and I really feel like although it can be an annoying ride, like it really encumbers all of those things, and to have it in a little pop form just honestly makes me so happy. So again, thank you so much, Katie, for this. It's so special and it is displayed very proudly up on my shelf. I have the background behind it. I do still have the box. I'm definitely not throwing that out either, not because I'm going to resell it or anything, but because I do like the look of it in the box. But to truly appreciate it, I felt like I had to come out. Okay, another thing that I have quite a few of, and I might even do like a video on it in the near future, let me know if you want me to or not, is actually slippers, like Disney slippers. I actually have quite a number of Disney slippers. I love slippers. I am in them all the time. It doesn't matter what the weather is. I love having slippers on my feet. And over Christmas, I was again gifted an amazing pair of slippers by my friend Jess, and these are it, or at least they're one of the pairs. These are not just slippers, they are called slippers. So you can actually take them off and like interchange them. Like, how bloody crazy is that? And you can wash them, and like already they need to be washed. They have dog hair all over the bottom of them because my dog sheds like crazy. But if you guys can see, these are Woody and Bullseye ones, and the other one that I got was just a Bullseye one, and I love Bullseye. And I just think these are the cutest things ever, plus they are practical and I use them all the time. So most definitely one of my favorite things that I got in 2018. I want to show you guys my favorite mug of the year. I have a few mugs that I absolutely love, but there's one that again stood out in my mind and I had to share it. Is this Dumbo mug. Oh my goodness, like how sweet is this mug? He has two faces on him. It's absolutely adorable. You can hold onto his ears while drinking him. This is perfect for like hot cocoa with some marshmallows in it. It just is so cozy and comfy. It doesn't hold too much liquid in it, which is my only problem with it, but I still totally don't care. I'm totally in love with it. Last item that I'm going to be showing you guys is something I got in my Bibbidi Bobbidi Boxes subscription, was this Daisy plush. You guys know how much I love Daisy, and she is my spirit animal, and this plush is so perfect. I used to think I was like crazy for like being an adult in her 30s and like having plushes, but like being a part of this Disney community makes me realize like, nope, it's a thing, it's a real thing, and there's no problems with it. So I have so many experiences that I even had last year that I'm so thankful for, and I could just like go over all of them, but like, you know, there's not enough time. But I do have to say, like, I'm really grateful. My husband and I got away last year for just a week. We went to Cuba. It was such an amazing trip. Had some really sketchy times, let me say, just getting there and getting home. It was a big eye-opener getting home. It was actually a very serious thing. The trip was absolutely amazing though. Cuba was absolutely beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful beaches I have ever been on. We were very lucky. The resort we stayed at was just really nice, and the food was great. I know Cuba gets a really bad rap for food, and like everyone I talk to says the food is bad. However, where we stayed, the resort was great. The food was really good. We got to do some off-site seeing, which we love. We really love history. We love connecting with some of the locals, and that was a great experience as well. And coming home was a really big eye-opening moment, so I want to actually share the story with you. It was a very big eye-opening moment. It was very much a huge gratitude moment. We were leaving our hotel. I was definitely ready to come home. I don't necessarily like leaving the kids, but I mean, it's good to get away. So I was ready to come home, and we were informed that our plane was actually going to be delayed. So I was very upset. We were trying to call around, see if we could find any other flights. Other people were looking for flights with us, but there's nothing we could do. Our flight was delayed. It's going to be delayed by an entire day. We were then picked up from our hotel and we were taken to another hotel that was very close to the airport, just basically down the street from the airport. And this hotel was a beautiful hotel, you guys. Like I was shocked at how amazing and how nice this hotel was. This experience alone was a huge eye-opener. We were in the biggest tower in the entire city. I can't even remember the actual name of the city that we were in, but we were literally the largest hotel. You overlooked the city, and like I felt bad. I felt bad staying in this big, beautiful hotel when you saw how these people were living. That in itself was a very, very huge eye-opener, and I was very grateful for what I had. I became even more grateful the next day. So we left the hotel very early in the morning. It was 2 a.m. The bus came and picked us up. We went to the airport. The airport there's crazy in itself. Got on our plane. We actually ended up getting a jumbo plane in, and we flew home. When we got home, we were really struck by some really incredible in fact that it was very large news. A flight had actually gone down as we were leaving Cuba. And this, I mean, it's not something that you don't hear of on a regular basis. Unfortunately, planes crash all the time. Unfortunately, lives are lost. But what really kind of struck us is I know some people in the aviation industry, and even as we were leaving, we were getting information in as to why our plane was actually delayed. Our plane was actually delayed because it had problems, so they actually had to order another plane in. But as they were ordering this other plane in, they realized that it was just easier to cancel 2 flights, so our flight and an additional flight, and combine those 2 flights and bring in the big jumbo jet. So we were all actually put onto the jumbo jet, and as far as we know, nothing has confirmed this, but from what my information has told me and other people that I've heard from, the flight that went down was actually the airplane we were supposed to be on. So like that is something that's very huge, and I just really wanted to share the story. I know this is going to be totally long and it's kind of all over the place, but I really wanted to share this with you just to let you guys know where I'm coming from. When I talk to you about gratitude and I talk to you about being thankful for just every day and all the blessings that you have and all the blessings I have, I'm very fortunate to live the lifestyle I am able to. I have 2 healthy children, my husband, my entire extended family. We had a few hard hits last year. My mom had some things go down, you know, I had a few other things going on in the family as well that happened. But in the end, we're here and we have a blessed life, and I am truly thankful for every day. And I am thankful for the people in my lives, whether it be people I know, my immediate family, whether it be the outpouring from you guys. And I just wanted to share this story with you guys to let you know that life is truly a gift, and I am very fortunate to have everything I do have. I am fortunate for last year, I am very fortunate for this year, and I'm fortunate for every single endeavor that there is to come. So this is a very long video. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but I wanted to share all of these things with you, all of my favorites, all of my favorite products, my favorite Disney things, this very incredible story that happened. I did want to share it with you guys, and I just want to say Happy New Year. Thank you all for being the best Disney family that there is out there, and I also wanted to leave you guys with this. I had a few people ask me if I was going to name my subscribers, and I had a few people even give me suggestions. So I am going to leave you guys all with this, my little twinklers. I think that's so awesome, and that's what I'm totally going to name all of you. I hope you like it. Let me know down below. So to all my little twinklers out there, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing year, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye.